Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Do you need a microphone?
No, I don't actually. In fact, if
I don't think any of us really do.
I mean, if you remember, I was making those shout announcements in the dealer's
Oh yeah. Wait. Let's talk about that for a second. Why were you screaming at everybody yesterday? Was there a problem with the PA system?
There is no PA system, so that's how awesome that was.
Actually, there is. They want us to pay $50 to make an announcement.
I knew it. I knew it was a
it was a money thing. Okay, so yeah.
$50 for an announcement?
Yes, just for one announcement. I'm like,
Yuki will do it for $40. Is that what you charge?
Actually, it's $35. I'm a little bit at a better discount, but yeah,
Wow.
I'm getting my money worth. It's cool. I also get to be a fantastic guest, so it worked out that way. Yep. All right. So speaking of which, though, guys, welcome to our panel with Sandeep, Parikh, right?
You got it.
All right, and then Amy Okuda. Yes, everyone. I know they have done plenty of other things, but I'm assuming a lot of people have known them from probably their work in the guild, correct? Yes. Hilarious stuff. I've also seen lots of it myself. You guys are having a good con so far, I guess, yeah?
So far.
So far.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll try to make sure that doesn't go south with me at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, Jai's already failing on his part, but that's
No, he's doing great.
I'm making it better. No, you're making it worse, bro. Like,
Jai, you're pushing it down.
Jai, stop helping. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. All right. But anyways, yeah. So the film we have set up here, Sandeep has actually requested to go ahead and show this little snippet for you guys, and I think you'll be entertained. But we'll let him do that at his whim. I guess if anything, if you guys want to.
Thank you. Hey, give a hand. Good job. We're rocking up the giant screen.
Excellent.
Sometimes I'm embarrassed to know you.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to?
Your family. I get over it.
I have a couple questions. Yeah, definitely. Like, for instance, like one of the things that I've always been interested after watching the Guild, obviously, was just like, is there a point at which you like break past serious, or is it always just like nonstop good times with fun people kind of thing?
What do you mean break past serious?
Well, like I mean, like so on set, obviously, for such a comedy show, I would have to say a parody. I would say, is it really just all fun and games all the time, or is there like moments where you guys have to like be like, okay, we really gotta break down?
It's never fun.
Never. Oh, well, that's the big reveal. That's the big reveal. Okay.
What is fun you speak of?
All work is never fun.
No, I would say that the serious times are just when we're up against the clock. Like anything else, any project that you probably do, there's a deadline. There are times that, you just can't keep shooting forever. People need to sleep, or otherwise the money runs out, that kind of thing. So you're always up against the clock when you're shooting. And so those are the times it gets kind of serious. And then that's when you get Felicia running into the room being like, guys, no funny business. Okay? So no improv, just let's get these lines and get them out. Know your lines, and let's knock them out because we've got like 15 minutes left in the day, or we lose light, or whatever it is.
All right, cool. Yeah. Do you guys have any like really like on-set experiences that are just like stand out, or like are super memorable that you love, like thinking back on, and or even looking back on and be like, I regretted it at the time, but now looking back.
I regretted
it at the time. But
no, there are some.
That time,
I've heard
Jack and I spent a little time extra time in the bathroom together. That was weird, but it was worth it. We have a lovely child now. I don't think there's anything I regret. Is there anything you regret?
No,
that's an interesting
really.
question. I wonder if there's anything I regret.
Maybe not even regret so much as like looking
No,
back.
I want to answer this.
Okay.
Shut up. Just kidding, Yuki. Boy. Yeah, no, so, okay, we'll just go to interesting stories and then we'll see if it... Do you remember anything from set? You were just in a cocaine haze.
That I regret a little bit.
She regrets a little bit. That she loves now.
I don't really remember anything that happened before 2013.
That's what it is.
Let's see. One of my favorite stories was when Will Wheaton came on board. And he's, Will's a very masculine man. Maybe I think a little bit overcompensating from his Wesley Crusher days.
Just a little bit.
Wait, are you talking about Beatles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So but he's like, he's got his beard and his like, since he's sort of like a commanding presence, very confident guy, very confident in his nerddom. You go toe to toe with him on anything, forget it. He's gonna let you know that he knows lots of things, which is great. He's a well of information. It's great to talk to him. So then we're shooting, and there's the scene where the rival guild is first exposed to us in full. It's outside of the GameStop, season 3, and the rival guild comes together, and you kind of see them in this beautiful sort of I don't know, just this picturesque moment, this tableau of the guild, and a giant beetle. He was an extra. No, just a giant beetle like came flying in, and Will just lost it. The girliest kind. It was amazing, just to see him immediately drop. Because like it was also like a moment where the camera's like moving in on him, and he's like looking really cool and being tough. And so just that, it's so great. He just flipped, just couldn't handle the beetle. And then Mike Rose, who played Valkyrie, who played he's the gay kind of flamboyant tough guy that. My character goes toe to toe with. He just like reached up and grabbed the beetle like no problem. He's like Miyagi style, caught it out of the fucking air like there's nothing. And everybody's like, "Where's the beetle? Where's the beetle?" And he's like, "Oh, I have it. It's right here." like it was like no problem. I'm like, "No, you don't fucking have it." And then he opens his hand and flies it again. And once again, Will is like, "Ah!" That was pretty great.
That needs to be on like a blooper reel somewhere.
I think it
is.
I think it is. I think one of the
Maybe
outtakes,
not the whole thing.
not the whole thing, but him just spazzing out is on, I think, this season 2, like, outtakes.
3.
Excellent.
3, sorry, 3.
I'll have to go check that out because that sounds more than entertaining.
Remember when Vince didn't know what a landing strip was?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And then we showed him.
Yeah. And then I took my pants off, and then that I regret. Now I answer the question. It's one thing I regret.
This moment.
No, I didn't take my pants off. Just to clarify.
Just to be clear, for all the press in the room. And let's stop talking about landing strips now. Hi!
Hi, child!
Oh, she's sitting in the back corner, so sad. She's like, "Dad, why the F did you bring me to this thing?" Hi. We're waiting for you guys, so don't
We actually
worry.
haven't started.
We haven't started. You're finally here.
Do you have another question?
Yeah.
Was that during the
Table
read?
read.
Yeah,
Table
okay.
read.
That's table read.
But
But it's funny that you would bring up someone not knowing a term when Amy would sit next to me because her vocabulary sometimes is limited, which is
Wait, do you mean my English vocabulary or like my
you
gaming
just-
terminology?
Your gaming
Okay.
vocabulary.
Oh yeah.
And English too.
Because I'm Asian.
Yeah,
I only know Asian vocabulary.
I'm also Asian technically,
Oh, yeah.
so they say. But you'd sit next to me and be like, "What is this?
Oh,
what
one
is an
time I
MMO?
didn't.
What is?"
I didn't know what a tater tot was.
She didn't know
That
what a
was
tater
big-
tot was. That was a big deal. Isn't that weird?
It's a big moment.
That's when I knew she was an alien. I had proof, definitive proof. Anyway, that's all over. That was during the DVD
Commentary.
the
Yeah.
first season. Yeah, I think so.
Who was that? I mean, whatever season. Why were we even talking about tater tots?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Since then, have you had a tater tot?
I actually did, like very recently after that.
No, I want
Was
to.
that unexpected / hope or not?
They're okay. They're kind of just like hash browns,
Tater
but
tots,
like
they're
round,
okay.
right? They're just like hash browns,
Yeah,
but
they're
like
like clumped.
round. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're okay. I mean,
Nice tater tots.
If
I
they were
love
here
tater
right
tots.
now, I probably would eat them, yes.
Yeah.
Somebody go find her some tater tots.
Tater tots.
There's a
just
Sonic.
like
We're trying to be on a diet. Or Sandeep is putting me on a diet. Because he thinks I'm fat.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Sandy, how dare you?
I'm just
I mean,
kidding.
it's just that she's so fat.
I know.
No,
I need to lose.
Amy's gorgeous.
Okay, should we talk about
No,
something
we're just
else?
trying to eat healthy, that's all.
Yeah, sure.
That's why I have this green fucking drink here.
Oh my god, we had a wellness shot yesterday, and it was so spicy.
Yeah. Have you ever had a wellness shot?
No, I can't
It's
say
like a
that.
little tiny...
It's the
tiny
Yuki
cup.
panel. Now we're asking you questions.
See, there's no need. I really don't feel like I should be put on the spot.
A
But as far
wellness shot, if you guys don't know what that is, you guys know what a wellness shot is? It's something that gives you diarrhea. I
Like
think it's the official
immediately, like
definition.
immediately, like it's so fast, like it's not even like possible
Yeah, well,
how
yeah.
fast it gives you
Right.
diarrhea.
I felt very well otherwise, but it makes your stool very unwell.
Although I do like, I don't hate diarrhea. I feel
Okay,
very,
let's get to the bottom of it.
I feel,
Let's talk about how much you love diarrhea. Amy,
I mean, I just feel like,
so many people are anti-diarrhea, and it's about time
someone
diarrhea has had its day.
I agree. I feel very cleansed afterwards. Like, I feel great. Like, I feel ready to eat more things. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, definitely. When you piss out your butthole, you feel just ready for life. I'm just ready to get
I
it.
feel a little lighter. There's like a little spring in my stomach.
Sure.
It's just like, it's very, like,
Are you
I
sure
just
you're
feel
not just
ready.
talking about pooping in general? Like, you know the definition of diarrhea is like liquid waterfalls,
No,
TLC style.
Yes, because I feel like it just like comes out really fast. I just feel kind of flushed.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a flushing
It's a
feeling
system
than
flushing.
like.
Sir, you missed the diarrhea conversation. I apologize.
It was enlightening as well as uplifting.
So, any questions?
They know everything they need to
Yeah,
know.
we're clearly not afraid to talk about anything.
Very much so.
These guys are
So
like,
they're like,
I
you
got
got
it,
this.
I got it. Hey, look, we're wearing hats, we're on cell phones, it's time to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We got a wrong
God, I need a diarrhea.
Yo, Mitchell, put your hat on. Get on the phone, call me. I don't care. Just get the fuck out of here. Like, that's how they have
Like,
to
I need to
end
go
it.
somewhere. I just really need
That's
shit.
awesome. Put your hat on. They just walked by.
No, that's not
That was
happening.
an idiot, but they did.
There he is. He's still talking.
At least, see, they went right, but the bathroom director left. That's why they're like,
Yeah, I'm just pacing back and forth.
Oh, you
with
think
a
they were
really
just on the
important
same like
conversation.
bathroom schedule? Is that why they had to leave at the same
They
time?
had a wellness shot together, probably.
You know what they're
bro, I'll do it if you do
They're
it.
like,
That's what they were saying.
Yo, man, you know that wellness or that diarrhea thing sounds pretty good. Maybe they were like inspired to go have diarrhea.
Amy will do the sports, so you know.
Okay, I'm done with that bit.
All right.
This
So
poor, oh, I'm sorry, I swore and I. No, you can keep your feet up. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't own that chair. I don't care. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Or wait, sorry. Do you have more questions, Yuki?
no, you know what? I feel like you guys are really comfortable in this panel, so you can actually.
Oh,
answer.
sure.
Like, no, it's really true. I mean, we've broken past that barrier of introduction. I think we know you guys very
Pretty well.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
So we're past
You kind of warmed up here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any
just a
other
little bit.
questions about bodily fluids?
Something other than bodily fluids, though.
That's
Right.
okay.
Okay.
We
Great.
can do that too.
It's still fine, I guess.
So the last episode was most likely the end of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looped back, but are there any plans maybe to have like a standalone episode, kind of, so you can see how?
There's nothing that we know about or can announce,
Okay.
but mostly that we don't know.
Yeah.
Or even
no. Why would I know?
Another music video or anything like that?
God, I would love for that to be true. Maybe. I don't think that the door is closed. I just don't think that there's any imminent plans. Everybody's sort of doing their own thing right now, and then we'll have our like 20-year reunion or something.
Yeah.
We also hate each other, so we really don't want to
Yeah,
see each other
that's
ever.
true. That's true. No, that's not true at all. I think she had her hand up before you.
Don't worry, we'll get to you.
I don't know if we're gonna have time.
I mean, we're kind of cutting it close.
Yeah.
You get wailed on a lot throughout the whole series. Is there a certain person that you most enjoyed being beaten up by?
Great question. All the beatings were great. It's like, which beating do I love the most? That's funny. I do get beaten up, huh? I really loved getting beaten up by Fernie, who is the stunt guy, because I learned about stunts a lot. That was really like awesome to learn from a genuine, martial artist and movie stunt guy. Like Fernie he did The Warrior. He was a stunt coordinator on that movie. He was in the latest Captain America. Like he does a whole bunch of stunts. So he's a total pro. So he taught me how to like take a hit, how to look like I took a hit, and how to crash into other people, and that was awesome. That whole thing was like a free, stunt team lesson. So that's probably my favorite. I mean, also having Michelle Boyd straddled over you wasn't a bummer of an experience, as she was almost hitting me with that controller. That was a little scary. Yeah, I think that Felicia just loves to like humiliate me. Like, she gets off on that, I think. So there's lots of like, I think that's the motive behind brutalizing my character. Anyway, we go way back. That's why we go way back into improv days. So.
All right.
Good question though, and man, Panda phone.
So how did
what are you watching?
You.
Oh.
So how did you channel your inner creeper?
How did I channel my inner creeper? I studied a lot. I stalked for. He's
method.
I'm method. Yeah. It was just really well written. The role was well written, and the character was well shaped, and so I didn't really have to think too hard about what it was like to be a creeper when it's kind of laid out there on the page pretty easily. For me, it was about finding the humanity, I guess, behind. Seriously, it was finding about, like, to me, it was important that, like, what I loved about Zabu is that he is a lover. He's a loving person. Like, he doesn't creep to hurt anyone. He's not looking to do anything but help you. So when he knows about your menstrual cycle, it's for your own good. It tells you that, hey, it's maybe time to start breeding. Like, this is a good time for you for the next 3 days. Like, you're primed and ready, so hop in there. I love that his knowledge, even though it's so creepy and absurd, like, is always used for the good of the people that he knows about. So that was like, that to me was what made it a sort of like lovable character. So playing him as a lovable stalker was always very fun. You, sir.
How much of your own experience was asked for both of you on your nationality characters, like, for your mom's character and then for like the Hello Kitty stuff in the room? How much was that being like, oh, like how much of that was stereotype and how much of that was like, oh yeah, this is actually me, or?
Well, there's one episode where my character plays basketball, and I actually did play basketball, and we talked about it one time, and that's why she wrote that in there.
Felicia does it a lot. Like, she sort of
she like random conversations you have with her. Like, it kind of lights up light bulbs, I guess, in her head, and she writes that in. Other than that, I don't really understand your question.
Well, like on
like me being Asian,
like character creation behind it. Like, how much did Felicia ask for your input?
Felicia knew an Asian girl that she played a game with that was kind of feisty, and I'm based on her, and we actually know her.
Diana.
Yeah, this girl named Diana who would be an extra in a lot of the episodes and come to the parties and all that stuff.
She's like the real Kramer.
I guess I'm based on her.
Tink is not you as a person.
I was actually, yeah. She made me. Felicia made me. Oh, there's that guy. That guy's still that guy.
Nobody sees. Who are you talking about?
He doesn't exist.
You keep talking about this guy, but nobody sees him but you. It's a weird joke that only I.
No one's laughing.
It's okay. I tell jokes for myself, not for anybody else.
He's
come
still coming.
closer.
He keeps walking. He's waiting.
He's got a schedule. We met in the bathroom. Remember that, buddy? You and I?
You touched my holes.
I touched your holes. That's true. Isn't that weird?
Previous conversations, if he was here, it'd only be weirder after that.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's those people in the doorway.
You could come in. You don't have to.
In or out?
Nice hat.
I love that we just forced these people to come into our channel.
Get in here.
God damn it, come inside.
What are we talking about?
Oh, wait, we
nationality.
didn't finish his question. I don't know how to answer your question.
Wow, Amy hates your question.
Are you asking?
Well, it applies for you too.
Are you asking like how closely their characters are to their actual
To
nationalities?
myself?
Like
To the not the nationality, to yourself.
To myself?
Yes.
0? I mean, I guess I'm a bitch, but other than that.
Which is like 90% of your character. I think you touched upon something, which was that Felicia would sort of like figure out things that you were good at or characteristics that you have inherently. And I think all good writer, director people, she didn't direct the series, but Sean did. Sean was also good at this. Was sort of like mold, like, so you write a character. I do this a lot. Write a character, think I have it in my head. It's like, that's how I want to play. And then when I get actually directing with the actor, the actor brings a whole different angle to it, or they bring themselves to it. And every person is a unique person. They have their own unique stories. Every single one of you here, no one's lived your life. So you will have unique stories that literally no one else in the world has. And so when you bring an actual human to a character that you've invented, it's only an additive part of the process where you get to then take, they'll take some characteristics. They'll take, obviously, Zabu's like, okay, the apostrophe D thing, or, he's a stalker or whatever, and be like, okay, then what's the Sandeep parts that you're going to bring to that character? Like, I'm energetic usually, and I'm improv-y, and I like, so those kind of like merge together. There's sort of like just sort of like a coming together, a gelling of myself as a human, and my comedy and my actorness to the Zabu character. And so part of that is your nationality. So at the time my character.
You were Indian.
At the time, I was Indian. I've since changed nationality. Yeah, I'm a Scientologist now. It's our own nation. Definitely not that. But at the time, I was dating a Jewish girl, and so when that whole Hindu thing for my character came out, we were like talking about, she was trying to come up with like a funny name or a name for what's Zabu's real name, and I was like, I think it'd be really funny if his name was like this long Indian name and then ended with Goldberg. So he was a Hindu, he's half Jewish, half Indian, and that was just sort of in my head. And so that's what ended up in the script, and then ended up in the scene, and then the whole Hindu thing was born from that. Wouldn't have come about if I didn't exist, but of course none of this would have come about if Felicia didn't exist. So it's like, it is that collaboration that really shapes the characters and ultimately the show. That's my final answer. I got a thumbs up from him, so I can move on. Yes, Vork.
Yes.
Give it up for that Vork costume, you guys. I don't know if you remember the poker season.
So you mentioned at the beginning of the panel, I think just before the diarrhea conversation.
Got it. Pre-diarrhea? Okay.
That you guys had, all moved on and are working on other things now. So I'm interested to hear.
What a great segue into just playing this thing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, you want to talk about what you're doing? Work on?
Okay. I don't have a clip, so. Let's see. Well, I'm an actor. Since starting the Guild, I graduated college and have been pursuing acting full-time, like auditioning for different projects since, I don't know, it's been like 3 years now. And I just do whatever I can get, co-stars, guest stars on TV shows. I guess I'm going to be on an episode of Awkward next week. This year I did Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I did Grey's Anatomy. I am in a Subway commercial that's running right now. I have a small part in a movie that's coming out with Kevin Hart and Josh Gad called The Wedding Ringer in January. I did a small part in a Sally Field movie called Hello, My Name is Doris this year, and I'm also doing this diversity showcase for ABC. ABC collects a bunch of diverse actors, which are, I guess, non-white straight males. So if you're a gay white male, you could be in this showcase. And they get like 20 actors from LA and they put on the showcase, and then they ABC executives mentor you throughout the year and try to get you jobs and help you in your career and all that stuff. So I'll be doing that this year. Hopefully that'll lead to better things. And yeah, that's about it. Just living the actor life.
What would be your dream project?
My dream project?
Yeah.
I mean, I love shows like Modern Family. I mean, I like the more like single camera comedy shows. I think Modern Family is my favorite show. But I really like shows like Orange is the New Black, like kind of dramedies too. I would love to be on Orange is the New Black. There's a very cute Asian girl on that show.
Should we take her out?
I should just kill her. So I can be on it. No one will notice. They'll be like, oh, it's the same person. I mean, we all look the same, so.
Stereotype for sure.
Yeah.
She's from Arizona.
Is she really?
Oh, wow.
Did you just look that up on your phone or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Arizona, fuck you. Just kidding.
I love that. Arizona, fuck you, and I love diarrhea. Good night. And Okuda.
Oh my god,
thank you, Fairy
that's
Princess.
Jenna.
Yay, Jenna's amazing.
She's a princess.
She's our handler
She
and
brought us
also a
water.
princess. And she also has really long hair, I just noticed. Which you can,
It's real.
It's totally real, right? You do a Tangled costume. Oh, so
I think I'm
should
done.
You're
Yeah, play your shit.
That was a lot of stuff. I didn't know you were doing all that.
I mean, it's October, so it's a year of things.
Okay. It's a good year.
That's a good year. It's
Yeah,
a very good
good
year.
year.
Yeah, it's a
Great
good year. Better than last year.
Yeah, so I'm working on a lot of writing these days. I'm writing a project with the one and only Ed Brubaker. I don't know if you know, if you guys are familiar with that crime writing gentleman. But he and I have become good friends, and we're writing a show, hopefully, for a TV network that I realize now that I may have said before that I'm not supposed to say. But anyway, so we sold the show to a cable network, and we're really excited about that. And we're in development on that. It'll be something for me to star in as well, which will be really exciting. But when you're in development hell, you just never know which way it's going to go. But aside from that, I do a lot of directing as well. I did a show called The Legend of Neil, which maybe some of you have heard of. That was for Comedy Central, about a guy who gets sucked into Zelda, has to fight his way out of the game. And then my new kind of project, my new or like Legend of Neil type project is this show called The Real Housewives of Horror, which is a parody of The Real Housewives, but they're all married to like horror people, so like Freddy and Jason and Chucky types. And so that was an idea that was created by Bria Grant, who played the speedster in Heroes. She's a great actress. She's also been in Dexter and a whole bunch of other shows like that. And so she came up with this idea, and then my good buddy Kevin Pereira loved it. Kevin Pereira's in G4, Captain Tech of the show. I'm totally name dropping, but these are the people that were instrumental in making this possible. And so they, we all went to Chris Hardwick over at Name. And that's the beauty of what Chris is doing, is not only is his career absolutely going crazy, but he's got the Nerdist thing and helps fund, all the stuff like this that we get to play with. So I'm glad I met him years ago before he was famous. So he could do this. So we're gonna play, basically this is the episode. It's a 7-minute episode, and it's called The Real Housewives of Horror, and this is the pilot. It's now been picked up for 5 more episodes. So you guys are going to see actually an extended version that is online now, or actually no, sorry, got taken offline, and now they're going to put up a shortened version. So nobody's going to see this anymore. So that'll be fun for you guys. Let's check it out.
Hello, welcome to Casa Day, my house. This table was handcrafted by hearing impaired Indonesian women, and this chandelier features 162 free trade blood diamonds. Come on, let's see the rest of the house. It's really big, we're really rich. We live to entertain. You're gonna love this. Ah! Oh my god. Damn it, Death Wish! I told you to put the pipe wrench back when you're done breaking people's toes. It's like an expensive torture chamber to clean itself. It's embarrassing. Oh my god, do you guys want to see the bathroom? Life is way sexier when you're married to someone with a huge body count. Any moment could be your last. And it's usually the one right before you see me.
My husband stabs people's faces. I stab their backs.
I live for fresh baked cookies and the love of our Lord, Satan.
I'm not a possession, but I'm often possessed.
Tonight, I am throwing a dinner party for the release of my book. It's called I Know What You Did Last Summer, and That's Why I Married You, the Heather Bradford story. The book is about my life with my husband, Death Wish, one of the greatest slashers of all time. Silly. Go get ready.
Okay, boo-boo.
The constant fear of death really keeps the dinner spicy.
I met my husband when I was 13 during a game of light as a feather, stiff as a board. Cliff, not the burgundy. It was love at first psychotropic cohabitation. Cliff, you should try these. It's really delicious. Cliff is a total foodie. 5 stars on Yelp. Okay, 4 stars then.
We live in a cutthroat community, but it is always darkest before it is dawn. Get it? It's because of my name. I love to bake. I perfected an animal blood frosting. Comes as close to the real thing as you can get without being real blood. I would never use real blood. That would be illegal. Right? I think it would be illegal. Wouldn't it? I don't know. Yes. Illegal.
So, we have just a couple rules here. We've had a lot of babysitters in the past and really don't want to lose another one.
It's hard to find babysitters and not murder them.
That's true, honey. Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the door to anyone you know or anyone that you don't know.
Don't play Ouija board.
Don't whisper anything in the bathroom mirror. If you find a jack-in-the-box, just leave it alone.
If a werewolf bites you, kill yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Don't feed the kids or any other animal after midnight. Is it all right if I have my boyfriend come by later? Can someone leave some pizza money on the counter?
Hey, it's coming through.
Oh!
Do what I told you.
Oh, the goat's blood enema. No. Everyone who's important to me is going to be there. The ladies, their husbands, their poltergeists.
Thank you. I didn't know any better. I think you were pregnant. I get off on hurting people through gossip. Where's Death Wish?
You know what? He had to dispose of another body.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the party tonight. I'm really sad about it.
Speaking of husbands, I really haven't noticed if Tucky's gone on a killing spree lately. Did I just not see it?
My husband Tucky used to be one of the greats. 10 found dead in a factory, 12 at a Christmas party, 20 at an orphanage. That was back when he was a living toy doll. But as Tucky got older, he decided he wanted to get to know the real Tucky.
It's moist.
You like it?
There's a Japanese moss, cocoa.
Oh.
I've been working with it. It's the same kind.
Oh, wow.
Same kind of consistency.